All right, so question number 8 says the functions f, g, and h are defined as follows. F of x is 4x minus 1, g of x is x squared minus 5, and h of x is 3 to the power x. A says find g of x minus 2 in its simplest form. All right, so g of x is equal to x squared minus 5. And we are asked to find g of x minus 2. Here's what this means. If you have g of x and you want to find g of x minus 2, anywhere in g you see x, you're going to take out x and put x minus 2. So this is x minus 2. Wherever you see x, take out x, put x minus 2 square minus 5. X minus 2 square means x minus 2 multiply by x minus 2, then minus 5. When you square something, you multiply by itself. That's binomial expansion. And when you expand this, you're going to get x squared minus 4x plus 4 minus 5. So you can take the long root and work it out. But I know that when you square x minus 2, you're going to get x squared minus 4x plus 4. And when you simplify this, because it asks to write it in its simplest form, you're going to get x squared minus 4x minus 1. So if f of x is x squared minus 5, if g of x is x squared minus 5, g of x minus 2 is x squared minus 4x minus 1. You're asked to find f inverse of 11. Now, if, so I would have told student this, that f inverse of 11 is the solution of the equation so f of x is equal to 11. So that is not part of the solution, that is just a note. If I want to find f inverse of 11, I'm going to solve the equation f of x is equal to 11. Now, f of x is 4x minus 1, and that is equal to 11. So 4x would be 11 plus 1. Negative 1 on the left goes over to the right and become positive. So 4x is equal to 12. Divide both sides by 4, and we get x is equal to 3. Then I would just simply finish by saying f inverse of 11 is equal to 3. I'm sure that this was taught to you. Next, we're asked to determine h of 1. Now, h of x is equal to 3 to the power x. 3 to the power x. Now, h of 1 is equal to 3. Wherever I see x, I'm going to put 1 to the power 1. 3 to the power 1 is 3. Now, h of 1 would be the same as saying h of 3, because h of 1 is 3. And h of 3, in h, wherever I see x, I would put 3. So that is 3 to the third power, which is 3 times 3 times 3. h of 1 is 27. All right, moving on. All right, so this is the C part of the question. The C part of the question is graph. It says complete the table below. The function f is defined as f of x is equal to x squared minus x minus 2. It says complete the table below and plot the graph of the function f of x is equal to x squared minus x minus 2 on the grid that follows. All right, so some of these values are missing. All right, let's first find f of minus 2. We have f of x is equal to x squared minus x minus 2. So f of minus 2 is missing, so I'm going to go f of minus 2, or simply say when x is equal to minus 2, you have minus 2 square. Then what? Minus, wherever I see x, I'm going to put minus 2. Minus 2. Minus 2 square is 4. And negative times a negative is a positive 2. Minus 2. Now minus 2 minus 2 minus 2 is 0. So the answer here is just 4. All right, so now that 4 is there, over to the right, I have 4, 0, then minus 2. So coming from the left, it's 4, 0. This should be minus 2. All right, or you could just simply say when x is 0, and you would still get the minus 2. All right, it says use a scale of 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit on both axes. So be careful to label your scales properly. This is the origin, and it's 2 centimeters to 1 unit. So every 2 centimeters, the number goes up by 1. So this is 1, 2, 3. To the left, minus 1, minus 2. On the vertical axis, every 2 centimeters, the number increases by 1, minus 1, minus 2. Going up, we have 1, 2. Every 2 centimeters, the scale is 2 centimeters to 1 unit. Every 2 centimeters, the number increases by 1. All right, so the first point I'm plotting is the point minus 2, 4. Minus 2, 4 is here. The next point is minus 1, 0, which is here. Then 0 minus 2, which is here. Then 1 minus 2, which is here. Then 2, 0, which is here. And 3, 4, which is here. So I plot all my points. Now I'm ready to draw my graph. All right, so this is a quadratic graph. All right. So the quadratic graph is a curve. All right, so whenever you're drawing a curve, you're going to draw it by freehand. So you're going to position this thing to make it as easy as possible for yourself. All right, you're going to try with every movement of your hand to try and go through as many points as possible. All right, so just draw that side. Maybe I need to increase the thickness of this line. All right, just for it to be visible. Not going so great for me. Let's try again. All right, so let's just try and draw it as best as we can. All right, so let's just leave it at that. All right, so after I draw my graph, I must ensure that I label my graph. It's not perfect. So you're going to label the graph f of x is equal to x squared minus x minus 2. All right. So we'll finish drawing our graph and we'll label our graph. Our axes are labeled. We're good. That's it. Just to draw the graph. Apparently, all we have to do was draw the graph. We did. Right? And that's the end of the question.